No offense, but like with everything that's happening with you musically, do you still want to finish school, or like are you gonna take some time off, or or what are you gonna do?
I really want to finish school. Like, I love, learning, and I love the environment of Penn and my friends and stuff. I took a year off when I signed to Virgin. So I guess a year ago or something, I took the year off. I moved to LA and made an album. So I did take time off, and now I'm back. And I look at it like, when you're doing music or acting or anything that's like creative and very timely, you have to pursue it. But I say that you should only leave if you have to. So like right now, it's like it's the new year now, so now stuff could start happening with radio play, like Sirius Hits One started breaking a song. So if I get like a tour or something, I'll leave. Or if a single starts reacting, I'll leave. But just doing interviews and shows, 5 times a month or whatever, I can manage both.
Sounds good. Now, you're obviously very ambitious. How did you get the actual internship at Sony, and can you describe it?
Sort of a funny story, actually. My mom had like 2 herniated discs in her back. That's not funny,
no,
but she's fine. And so she was going to this, to physical therapy on 58th Street, seeing this guy, Doug Seckendorf. Look, I'm plugging all these people. I better get all sorts of free stuff out of this interview. And no, but he's an amazing physical therapist. And all these music people go to him. And she gave him my demo, and he put it on. And this woman, at the time, I think her name was like Michelle Anthony, and she was some big person at Sony. She's no longer there, but whatever. Heard it, and she was like, "What is this?" And he said, "Oh, it's this, just this kid, Freddy. I work on his mom or something. I think that's like the lingo." And so he told me, "Hey, she liked your music. Should I see if I could get you some sort of internship or something?" So I said, "Sure." It wasn't that easy, though. She just told someone at Sony, and then I had to go through like 4 rounds of human resources and this and that and whatever. But I ended up with an amazing internship for this guy, David Massey, plug number 4, who ran Sony International and now just is heading up Mercury Records at Island Def Jam. And it was a really amazing experience. And then from there, I went to Columbia Records. It's like a junior talent scout and different things.
Very cool.
So it's fun.
What did they do? Now you approached them with your demo, right? Mm-hmm. What did they do? Like, what were their reactions? Were you just like, were like, you're just an intern?
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's kind of sad. Definitely as qualified as a lot of these people are, in terms of their ears and being able to hear a hit, maybe, and find talent, maybe. There's definitely this odd thing that music executives think a star is this very mysterious persona. It can't be a normal person. It can't be someone they can relate to.
Right.
So, and that's why you'll see like a lot of artists walk into a label and they're wearing like new artists, and they look like Madonna, like they're wearing, or someone like they're wearing sunglasses and like white weird stuff, and like, and that's cool, that's fine, but all of that's like very clear, like I'm the star, you guys aren't, and like, so I think when I was an intern, it was like, doesn't matter. I could have shown them Imagine. The John Lennon song, and they would have just been like, "Oh, that's really cool." Did you? Oh shit! It's the next Starbucks run. Did you do that? Not even listening. And then 6 months later, I came back in, and I wasn't an intern, and maybe I was dressed a little cooler, ripped jeans, a couple rings, definitely not this hat, or I probably wouldn't have been taken. Actually, I love my hat. My mom made my hat. But anyway, and then it was like, "Oh my God, that's a hit. That's a smash." It's like. But it was always a smash, maybe. That's not. I'm not pointing fingers at certain people there. It's really just the general attitude. It's more interesting. That's not really how I feel, but I'm going to say it's interesting.
When can we actually get our hands on a copy of your CD? Because it's just online now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, the album's not even online. There's like an EP online, which is 5 songs. So you can get that now on iTunes. But the album, I would say, I mean, it'll definitely be out sometime this year. I'd say probably spring, but I hope sooner. I'm just deciding whether or not I want to really do this independently. And, you know, part of me like has always wanted to be like the first pop star to break without a label. And like I've gotten so much support from like everyone from Serious Hits 1 to a lot of online magazines to MySpace and Pure Volume to like celebrities like Whoopi Goldberg had me on her show. Tommy Hilfiger is doing all the stuff, like had me in his I don't know, it's like runway thing. I don't know how to talk about that, but just a lot of support that a lot of major label artists can't get. So if that continues, then it could break independently, which I think would be great, especially as a college kid, to just show people that you don't have to drop out of school necessarily to, you know, to be a musician. But if I sign with a label, then it could come out sooner, probably.
Do you have any favorite songs off of your EP or your upcoming full length?
Yeah, it's tough because like they always change. It depends on the mood I'm in. But for like straight up, just like guilty pleasure, ear candy pop songs, my two favorites are, I think, are "Find You" and "Defying Gravity." Cool. And for like the one that's probably most true to who I am is a song called "Perfect Wall," which is like all about how like I'm a little crazy, like I need my alone time. And sometimes I hear like sometimes I hear little noises, sometimes I see things when nothing is there. I'm not that crazy, but like that's definitely happened more than probably it should. So that's like, anyway, so you should check that one out. And then The Way is the last song on there, and I kind of wrote that about like the perfect woman. So I thought of like all the girls that I've known and just all the qualities and put them all together into one person, and that song's about that person. So I like that too.
It's my favorite song, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.